it's a little bright. That might be bright enough. It might not be bright enough also because of the snow, though. It's going to make my face blue. It's a problem I'll deal with in a minute. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's good to see you guys. We're getting some things ready here. We're getting almost fully live. Lilith, if you're still there, it's good to see you on the YouTube stream. Hope you're doing well. And let me go ahead and come over here. Post the YouTube link in the YouTube link spot. And we should be just about ready to get things started today. What was I getting ready to do? There's another thing I needed to do. I need to do this. There we go. Submit my own taxes. Be a good king or something like that. And I believe we're ready to go. All right, guys. Hello, Zinder. Congrats on grabbing the first redemption. Hope you're doing well, dude. And thank you for submitting your taxes. You're a legend. Today we're going to be playing on my Minecraft Forever world. We've got a long way to go. And as you can see, that's how far down we need to go. I'm not exactly the most confident person today. See, I want to explain something here. I was intending to actually do a lot of this off camera. Like, between today, or last stream Tuesday and today, Thursday. Which is only one day, so like, we can forgive it a little bit, okay? It was only one day that I didn't do anything. But I was working on Omnia, and I'm trying to get everything wrapped up right at the end of the month for my monthly goals. And it's just, there's a small thing that I'm getting hung up on, and I can't seem to get it all finished. But I'm trying really, really hard. Tonight's going to be a grind because I just want to get it done. And then that gives me the rest of this like half week of the first week of May to just quickly wrap up some things as well that were bleed over projects. Also, hi Swiftu, congrats on 225 tax submissions. GG's. What up, King? Of course, you got distracted. Classic KingRegNog. That's me, dude. I can't remember to do anything to save my life. It's always going to be distractions. We're also trying something new. On YouTube, we posted a short right before the live stream. So that may pull in some extra traffic as well, which will be fun. Hello, Javier. Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Today we're going to be building a mountain volcano thing. I guess all volcanoes are mountains, but not all mountains are volcanoes. That's probably the correct terminology. I don't know if that's actually accurate or not. I think it is. But the volcano I'm going to be building is definitely mountainous. Oh. I don't think you're supposed to be holding your llama like that, sir. What is going on? Oh no, oh no. Oh, oh. What is this? I'm sorry, wow, this is, oh. Oh my gosh. Somebody's going to die. Can I send a $500 dono? If you have the money and you want to, you are more than welcome to, but please do not feel like you have to. That was really tragic. Wow. Okay. What a way to start the stream. I wish I could get some free Twitch Turbo. Oh, dude, Twitch Turbo is where it's at. I really want to get it at some point, because I use Twitch a lot. Ad-free Twitch is just a beautiful thing. I gotta clip that too. I clipped it on my side as well, but please guys, clip it if you find anything funny. I need the clips. Oop. There we go. Been a while too? It's been a little bit, yeah. It's good to see you though. How's everybody doing? I know I talk to you guys quite a lot. It feels like anyway. I do. I try anyway. But it feels like it's also been a while in some cases. Been really busy lately. Like I said, I've been working a lot on game development, and I think that's just gonna probably be the case for a long time now. I'm starting to get locked into a rhythm that I'm feeling pretty happy with. So I'm just gonna keep going with it until there's a reason for me to not, you know, and we'll see where that ends up. Thank you for clipping those, Swiftu. You're amazing, dude. Today, what we're going to kind of do, I think, is we're just going to take a roundabout this spot right here. You see where that square is? I'm thinking we'll go from about that log over, and we'll start building up this mountain cliffside thing going up. We need to just sketch out the terrain a little bit there, and it should be good. Thank you for subscribing, Con. I appreciate it. Hello, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry. There we go. A little bit of water. Water? That's coffee. I mean, it was water. It's just not water anymore, and it's arguably... I mean, it's still kind of water. I don't know. Remember when it was just Swiftu? Yeah, I mean, there are two accounts. There are two... well, yeah, I mean, when it was just Swiftu, you, those were the days. Those were the days. Now it's, you got Rizzler, Swiftu, and Swiftu Live, right? Rizzler Swiftu is just, it's peak, honestly. Okay, I'm just trying to clean up my inventory a little bit before we get started here. I've got some ideas, and I don't know how they're gonna turn out yet, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me today. Yes, the Hobbit house. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I've been building some Hobbit houses. That's the only one I've done recently, though. So I think we've got some improvement, right? Remember when I changed my name just as a joke? Just to make you personally mad? Yeah. That was certainly a choice of all time. Alright, let's go up here. And let's go ahead and try to get some of this figured out. Remember banning this word? I can't see it. It's getting held if you're saying it. Oh yeah, I did ban that one. That one deserves to stay banned. Zinder with 2 years, 3 months, and 30 days. Holy cow, dude. You are insane. Thank you so much for sticking around that long. It's crazy. Yeah, because you banned it. Yeah. That one too. I keep pulling it up. Oh yeah, that one also deserved to be banned. That one probably could be unbanned now. But some of me says that it just stays that way because of the principle. I don't know. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna... Well, this might actually end up being a flat wall. I'm kind of thinking of repeating that over there, but over on this side a little bit. And it'll be like this huge gated entrance into this mountainside. And it'll be... I'm hoping it'll be pretty good. We'll see. I just gotta figure out how I want to do that gate. And that's where I'm kind of struggling with it. I think huge statues on either side of the gate, though, it would be perfect. And then I gotta figure out as well, do I want to widen up our path or not? Crazy, I was crazy once some form of that phrase is blocked. It was. I don't think it is anymore. But yeah, it was blocked. But, I'm just trying to get some semblance of an idea here on how steep I want it to go. So I think it needs to go just a little bit more steep, and then it'll plateau out just a little bit. And then it'll kind of go swoop back in until it hits about there. And I'm gonna have to reconfigure some things. Basically, we just got to get all of our guidelines built, and so that's what a lot of today is gonna be focused on, is getting the guidelines built, especially on this side. So we may even take from there all the way down, and then just start building guidelines going up it there. We'll see. So we'll go 2, 2, 3, and I think we could probably do a 2 and a 4. Like so. And then we could go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and then from here we gotta just go back up again. I shall low-key be a mod? No. I'm sorry, I've got trust issues, guys. I can't have any more mods ever. It's just not gonna happen. Every mod I get, they all leave me. And I can't have that. I can't take it anymore. No shower in 2 years, 3 months, and 30 days. Yeah, no, I don't shower ever, guys. I actually just showered like an hour before stream. I wasn't gonna tell you guys that, but I did. I figured it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay. How does that look? Is that good or bad? Lilith, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. So I kind of like that. It kind of swoops in, levels out, and then it goes back up into another swoop for another level. But I don't know if I like it enough, is the problem. Because whatever we do there will also kind of play into it a little bit. And I think I can kind of see it. It would be okay, I think. Ask Goatman and he'll tell you the truth. AI mods already exist. Bro, they do. I already have one technically. It's not like the AI in the sense of what pop culture terms are AI, but it's just auto mod. And it does a pretty good job, honestly. We very rarely ever get a bot that actually gets through. But we could do with better smart detection, that's for sure. There are definitely some cases where we need something a little bit more intelligent than just exact phrasing terminologies and such. What are you doing? Today we're going to be building a volcano, or part of it at least. And so we're just kind of sketching out some of the lines on that we'll be filling in today. And we'll see where things end up after that. I've got a little bit of hope that maybe we'll get a meaningful amount done today. We'll see. We will see. Oh. Ow. Here we go. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Okay. Maybe don't watch that. That was almost catastrophic. But it's okay. We tried something. We did try. Ban clinkers. It's 100% a slur. It's only a slur if you've got a soul. We all know clankers ain't got souls. Stupid piece of tin. They're just little token thieves, dude. I hate them. Okay. Let's where do we want to start? Maybe we need to also like start sketching between there, and then there to there, and then from there up to there. Because that's kind of the problem that we're going to run into as we do the sidelines as well, is trying to find that upper limit that we need to hit. So, let's quickly, yeah, let's go up there, and let's start to figure out how to wind it down that side over there. 10 skin is crazy. Absolutely wild. Actually, we might be able to do it from this side. Hang on. We'll find out. We will find out. We also need to cook more steak, apparently, because we're almost out. That's okay. So from this end over here, right here? Is it right here? Yeah, it is. So we could go, I mean, it's gonna be a little steep from this side. I kind of want it to be more gradual on this side, so we may just... Okay, I got an idea. I have an idea. We're gonna have to go across the river over here. I'm pretty sure there's a river. Is it just flat terrain though? It's flat. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's a witch. Oh no. Kind of panicked a little bit there. Oh boy. I should have brought a bed. Okay. Okay, I need to see where the line is here. I play regular Minecraft? Hey, nice. Minecraft is fun. We like Minecraft here. I also play regular Minecraft. That's gonna be hard to line up from this far away. I'm gonna do a little cheaty thing here. I'm gonna go into free cam mode. I'm gonna turn on my F3 screen just to get the coordinates for this so that I don't have to try to match it. So it is -173, which is right here. Okay, sweet. So I gotta go from down here all the way up to there. I bought a 16 terabyte flash drive on Temu for $226 and it's 16 gigabytes. I'd be impressed if you could find a flash drive that's like over... Probably 512 gigs is probably what the max one would be. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know if I would... I'd be scared to buy any piece of technology off of Temu. I'm sorry. It's just... I don't know if I could trust it. It's kind of concerning. I have no clue what you're saying. So I'm just gonna ask you politely, please keep chat English only. And I can read what you guys are saying. Oh, ouch. Meanie. Where'd you go? Okay, I think we're just gonna go from here over. So 3, 4, 5, 6, up one because of the skeleton. No! Guys, I'm cooked. This is awful. They climb now? Okay, this is not fantastic. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Legos are cool. Agreed. Legos are awesome. We love Legos. I bought a sky lamp that puts like star and galaxies on the roof. Didn't work that well. Oh yeah, the needed info is that it was from Tim. I figured, so. I see Steve still on the bed. He must have been a good boy. You know, he was very polite. He sat very, very still a couple days ago. I was very proud of him. You have a bone to pick with the skeleton. This is the part you laugh. That's a good one, Zinder. Good job. I loved it. Good joke. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, we need it to go a little more steep here, so we're gonna start going like that. Chat, what did I do? Why did I go this big? This is gonna be stupid. Such a pity laugh. Sometimes I can be really good at faking things, but laughs are one of those things I really struggle with. What Legos you got, though? I have a lot of old Lego Star Wars sets, Lego Ninjago. I had a little bit of the Lego Marvel stuff. But it was mostly Ninjago and Star Wars that I bought. Also, why do you get distracted? It's what your Twitch title says, or how? I was working on developing Omnia, my video game, and it got out of hand, and now we're here. And we're building from about there all the way up to there, which I'm now looking at this, and there's just no way that's gonna happen. So yeah, we need to do like some sort of cliff here soon. Probably. Or we go further back. Yusuf, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. What have you done on Omnia today, King? I'm glad you asked. The play button now does things. Do you want to see what the play button does? We could pull it up. It's not gonna do much. So I mean, it's not like you guys are gonna see anything cool. But I'll show you guys. What does it do? It does things. It's just the first part of it doing things. Okay, now I'm getting all the notifications. Cool, cool. What's that? What? Am I missing something? Resource file not found. What do you mean okay. That's a problem for future me. Let me open this up so you guys can see it. Okay. And I do that through window capture. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna turn down the graphics settings really quick. Because we don't need most of that. Okay, and then I'll just cap it to 30 frames. Okay. That helps a little bit. Properties. That works. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright. So, if you press play, this is all that happens right now. But it took me like 3 hours to do. Boom. And then you can press single player or multiplayer. And then that'll do other things. But holograms are really difficult. Did you guys know that? I had no clue how annoying holograms would be. It still isn't perfect by any means. But this is like... This took me forever. It took me so long. Alright, now I gotta close it out because it's lagging, like, awfully. But, yeah, that's what I did today. I built the holograms. Yesterday I did texture filtering. You know what? You may have seen some things that I didn't show yet. Did I? Did I show all of those things? Or did I just do texture filtering? I think it was just I think the holograms are all that I've done that you guys haven't seen yet. So it's not like I spoiled anything there. Okay, let me close out some of this stuff so we get performance back. I'm sorry about the lagged frames, guys. That was just me showing off my video game, though. Yusuf, I have no clue what you said there. I'm sorry. Your webcam just had a stroke, I bet. Ooh, boy, we're still lagging. It is really bad. Okay. It's like Star Wars holograms with the line. Yes, exactly. Also, Coral, it's good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Okay, we're still lagging. What's going on here? I'm gonna close a few things and see if that helps. Minecraft is playing 2 songs at once. I'm going to close it out and reopen it. I have a feeling that that lag spike did something. Let's see if that works. Okay, are we better? I should also quickly turn down my render distance just a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's so easy. Just give me your PC and I'll do it for you. Totally. Yeah. Right. Also, I got back. So my brother, he was borrowing my VR headset a couple weeks ago, and so I got it back from him. He's done with it. So I'm going to be starting development with this as well at some point soon, so that you guys will actually be able to, on launch, hopefully, use your VR on Omnia, which will be really cool. We also may do some cool videos with the VR as well. We'll see. But I just wanted to mention, I still have this. I just haven't used it in like 2 years. I think that's when we bought it, and I used it for like 3 total streams. It was a nice tax write-off, let me tell you that much. But what was I supposed to do with it? I just realized like I don't use VR enough to justify it. So now that Admiral's done playing around with it, I may start using it for development purposes, and we may even do a couple of videos with it as well, because it's a cool tool that I have that I don't use. So, Speed Champs are really cool, along with Minecraft, Ninjago, and Star Wars. Heck yeah. Yeah, W play button. The play button now does things. I mean, I could read you guys some of my changelogs. They're kind of goofy. Where's my commit history? So, initial commit. Okay, created project. Main menu base and Discord SDK troubleshooting. Added Discord RPC plugin. Fixed Discord Rich Presence. Discord Rich Presence now officially works. Added quit button functionality to the main menu. Added mouse hovering functionality to the buttons on the main menu for the Discord Rich Presence feature. What's a more funny one? I've got a few weird ones in here. All assets that were not licensed or usable in Omnia have now been removed. That was a cover my butt legal changelog there. Toyed around with various concepts to bring the main menu UI elements into a 3D space for a much cooler main menu screen. Added a space HDRI from NASA to the main menu. I've just got a lot of random stuff in here. All currently necessary fonts to the game files have been added. Position tweaks, added functionalities to various buttons. Fixed the bug that caused the datapad to lose its texture in the main underscore menu scene. There's just a few goofy ones in there. And I know there's going to be a lot of them, especially once you guys are able to report bugs to me when we get to beta testing. It's going to get a little weird. Because I can only imagine you guys are probably going to find weird, unintended behaviors. I have no clue how to say your name, G9, but welcome on in. Hello, hope you're doing well. Omnia is actually 8,192 terabytes. It's going to be a pretty big game. I'm going to hit every button. Oh boy. J Gaming, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. And find anyone that breaks. There's going to be a lot of things that break. I can already guarantee it. Also, now that we can see things here, that's a weird thing to say, Jay. Why are you being weird? Now that we can actually see properly, I think we need to scoot it back. Like, probably an additional 50 blocks, I would say. So let's just go back. This isn't worth trying to save right here. I'll play at launch day on virtual reality. Heck yeah, dude. So where are we at right here? This is negative 266. So we'll just go to like negative 300. And that should be good. Right about here should be fine. Alright. I will say full launch is like a long time away. But I do intend, at the current rate that we're moving, there may be something playable enough that you guys would be able to play around with, hopefully, by the end of the year, which would be cool. It'll be sickening, but I don't really care about that part. Is Omnia going to be on the PS9? You know, I would hope so. Summer demo would go hard, even a mini one. There's a chance that happens. There is a chance. It would be... I mean, here's the thing. What do we want to say constitutes a good demo? Because, like, we could go all the way down to, like, just even character creation if I do it in full depth. I think it's an interesting enough thing that people may be looking at and going, yeah, this is something I want to see more of because it's detailed. But I don't think anybody would want to just download it and say that this is the game, you know? But if I could get through that, if I could get through the first scenario for the launch of the game, then I think there would be some... There's a possibility we could get that. I'm not gonna say we can, but I think there's a chance. Hi, Twitch and Discord ignored me. Neither graced me with a notification. Oh no, I'm sorry, Nikita. Hi, it's good to see you. They just hate you. They're trying to get you to lose your watch streaks. I'm sorry. Anything playable for 10 minutes. If you can play it for 10 minutes, it is a demo. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, well, in that case, there would be a chance that we could have a demo by the end of the summer. Maybe even by middle of summer. I don't want to promise anything because I do have a lot of summer stuff going on. And all that could change my plans if I end up with a job before Omnia starts making any money or before I start making any money. You know, there's a lot of things in life that could slow me down. So I don't want to like ever promise anything to you guys that I can't guarantee. But it is something I want to do. So we'll see. Now remember, there's only 104 days of summer vacation. It's true. It's very true. Hi, bro. We meet again. Hello. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. One level that's playable in single player is 100% a demo. I mean, what do you consider a level in an open world game, though? That's the thing. That's what I really struggle with on that. Nikita, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Your stream is just cursed. My phone has died randomly mid-stream in the past few streams. No! I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Menu, character, creator, and 10 minutes of gameplay as a demo. Okay, I could pull that off. I don't know what the gameplay would be exactly yet, but I think I could probably pull something off there. Okay, yeah. Basically, after the first scenario that you get through, you should pretty much have open world like sandbox RPG, kind of like Zelda. Which one? Yes, all the above. All the above. Bro, try PvP. I suck at PvP. I'm not good at it. I'm really, really, really bad. But at some point in time, I do want to go and try it again. I want to do a stream with some friends that we maybe play on like some Hypixel or something. I don't know. Just try? You say that like I haven't tried before. Like, trust me, I'm just bad. But even like the gameplay being here's what Omnia could be, and it's like a lab showing off some features with no real story. That's possible. That's possible. I mean, I have always kind of talked about this. I want to do several types of demos. I want to show off a graphical demo, a gameplay demo, and then ideally an NPC demo, because NPCs are complicated enough in and of themselves. So I'd kind of like to have a way to let people go through each of those as they become available. But I don't want to, you know, lock myself into something that I can't confirm yet. Am I off? No, I'm on. Okay, we're good. Admiral, thank you for spending your taxes. I appreciate it. Boop. We are not wanting to see you win. I just want to see you happy in your streams. Well, I'm happy right now. I'm having a pretty good time. Let's see. That'd be interesting to watch King and Kit duo Hypixel live stream. Oh, jeez. I'd get whooped. I'd get whooped so hard, guys. I'm really bad. Is that a good grade on there? Like, we could smooth it out on as you go further that way. And then over here it'll get sharper because it has to match up with that eventually. Because what'll happen is that base will come around and it'll get into this mountain a little bit, and then it'll kind of round out again over to here in that cliff. So I think it should be okay. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. I feel like the best NPC demo is just you in an empty room with an AI male and female NPC. Probably. Honestly, it doesn't have to be anything super crazy, but understanding how you're able to understanding how you're supposed to be able to interact with them in a gameplay sense is pretty important. So maybe not a completely empty room, but a room where there's a few objects and some NPCs. But yeah, definitely. It doesn't have to be anything super complicated. Boop. Okay. 6 RPG-like features, a 128 by 128 tiles sandbox, and that's a nice demo. Hang on. I'm out of blocks, so I gotta go get some more really quick. So basically, the best way to describe Omnia's open world aspect is like, there isn't a... I mean, there is like a default story in the sense that there are some handcrafted elements that you guys can go out and explore, but there's a lot of the gameplay is focused around procedurally generated quests and such, random encounters, and just a metric ton of quests. Like every update, I would like to add, 50 different types of quests to go and embark on, because you can tweak things so much and have different planets and different events, and merging those events and planets together to have different quest lines that are very similar, but they're different enough. I've got some ideas there, but basically, all that being said, it's not like a true sandbox in the sense that it's not like a Minecraft sandbox kind of thing. Although you can build and you can design things, I don't know if people would... I mean, maybe that's what people will play it for. I don't know. I mean, I've got some ideas on how that might work. I haven't sketched out anything in a gameplay sense yet, but at some point soon I would like to. That's not going to be before the character... Yeah, the character creator's next. After that is the scenario that will be the demo eventually. And we'll get into that later, I think. Welcome on in, Adriano. You said Goof. Goof is your name, right? How's it going, Goof? It's good to see you. Cool underground house. Thank you. He's a good builder. Thanks. Appreciate it. Pokemon-like, Undertale-like. I would say it's probably as far away from Undertale as you could get. That's probably accurate. It's gonna have a lot of deep lore, but it's not gonna be any gameplay like Undertale. It'll be interesting to see how you guys like it. I don't know. Imagine a open world space RPG where everything you do actually matters, and we need to go get some food. I mean, like the fighting part and the story part. Okay, I got you. Fighting is gonna be first person, so it'll be like a FPS is one of the big parts, but you could play third person if you wanted. I'm going to be implementing some different combat styles into the game as well, so if you prefer to fight with a melee weapon, you can. Technically, you wouldn't have to fight at all. There are pacifist routes that you could play through. It's just a little difficult, I would say. You know, most people's first inclination in the game is not going to be peace. So it'll be interesting to see how players will navigate that when push comes to shove. Let's go doot. We don't need that much in there, but we're putting that much in there. Okay. The story aspect of the game, it's gonna function like probably more so Bethesda style games. So think Skyrim, Starfield. You go on a quest, it advances things based on dialogue choices. You know, there's going to be a central news broadcast in the game, and so that's where you're going to get a lot of information as well. My cat wants food. Oof, fair. Cats always are hungry, aren't they? Bye, bros. For now, see you in your next stream. Be positive. Thank you very much. I appreciate ya. When's the next stream? Next stream should be on Sunday if all goes to plan, but I may have to miss it. It just depends on how things go. But I know there's a lot of things going on this week, and so I don't want to tell you guys wrong is the biggest thing. But I think there should be a stream this Sunday, so in a few days from now. That's what I meant by Undertale, like the genocide route and pacifist. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know if we could call it true genocide pacifist runs because the game doesn't have like a functional ending. You know, that's where it's very similar to Minecraft is you know, it doesn't have an ending. The ending is when you decide to stop playing it, I guess. But there's going to be ways to still play in that same world, but kind of start over your story. I've got some fun things in mind. That much can be said. When's the next stream? So mine is in Saturday because of the time zone, or Sunday and Monday. What time is it for you right now? And what day, I guess? This should be enough to get us started, I think. Alright. There we go. One of these days I'm gonna get, like, splatted on the ground. It's gonna suck. The snow is making me nervous. I won't lie about that. Okay. Sweet. We made it. Alright. My account got hacked on Roblox. I told Steam and they crucified the hacker. That's so based. Steam is a real homie, honestly. What I'm hearing is if Zelda, Minecraft, Fortnite had a baby but in space. Yeah. Yeah, if every game just like came together and poured all of their genetic data inside of one singular game, that game would be Omnia. Which sounds really gross if you think about it too hard, so just don't. 1, 2, 3, let's go 3, yeah. This is where it's gonna have to start getting a little steeper, I think. That's where it kind of like cones out a little bit, so I just gotta keep it going a little bit more gradual, but it can start to curve a little bit here. Oh, yeah, that's not awful so far what we've got here. So just don't. Yeah, just don't. Don't think about it, guys. It's just better if we refuse to think about some of these things. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain Omnia. That's the hard thing. Everybody's like always like, "Oh, you need an elevator pitch." How do you pitch an idea that's not meant to be elevator pitched? I don't know. I don't know how you do it. Okay, we'll go like that. Imagine your 10 favorite video games. Imagine they were one game. That's probably the best way to do it, honestly, yeah. Because that's the thing, even if, like, you say, oh, I love zombie games, like, that's not a central theme of Omnia, but it very quickly can be. All you gotta do is just go to the right planet where there's a zombie outbreak, and then just let the zombies out. Or wait for the random event where the zombies do get out themselves, and then suddenly, you're in trouble. When aliens get added, Among Us is a very real possibility. Like, no joke. If you, I may just put out a survey for you guys at some point for your favorite video games, and then just make a tier list of priorities for me to add them to the game. And it'll be great. What? Huh? I think that needs to come down a little bit. Why Automa just do that? What did you do? Scarce resources or some point? Oh, I see why they did that. Yeah, there will be hard times, so like, it's not so much that there's ever an ending or a hard reset, because procedural generation basically prevents that in its entirety. Because you can always just go find another planet. But there is a very real threat in a lot of cases that will feel satisfying to play. And those will kind of suffice that energy, I believe. Hopefully. Okay. I feel like that's a little pathetic, but I don't know how to solve that. Also, sorry about the ads, guys. There's an apocalypse. What weapon will you choose? Probably an AK. AK-47. That would be my pick. Oh. I mean, if you just want coolness factor, though, a Desert Eagle. Desert Eagle all the way. I don't know. I would struggle to pick between being cool and actually surviving. Portal gun. A portal gun would be a good weapon. Until you decide that you're going to test what happens if you just infinite velocity yourself. And portal loop. And then you just eventually hit maximum velocity and your skin tears away from itself because you're going against air resistance. Yeah, another 64 pack of stacks. I've got so much stone. It's not even funny. That's what you do to the zombies. That's fair. As long as you don't do it to yourself, you're fine. Two minutes of ads. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know they suck. You know, I just remembered something. I really do like Lethal Company, and I know we haven't played it in, like, forever. So I do want to at some point in time play that again. But I just remembered, like, that's literally going to be something you could do in Omnia, is Lethal Company. Like... That's an interesting idea. I mean, like, I don't know if you'd ever... To meet quota, I don't... I guess if you get involved with, like, a criminal syndicate and that's why you're scrapping out there, I guess that would be the meeting quota kind of deal. But... if you're just doing it for an honest living, I don't think anybody's gonna threaten to eat you. And I remind it says, thanks for watching this ad to support KingRegNog. Well, I do appreciate it, genuinely. It does help. I picked Sword and Elden Ring. Oh, you're aura farming, dude. You could play the real Lethal Company. Exactly. Using the portal gun to send zombies to the abyss would be kind of cool. Yeah, just shoot at the moon. You'll be fine. I'm just gonna fix my mic. Give me a second. There we go. I think. Yep. Okay, we're good. Are they gonna hold your son hostage? They could. Is there a limit of the amount of children I can have in Omnia? What if I want to hit the integer limit of children in Omnia? That would be crazy. Theoretically, you could, I guess. It would be tough because the game would try to start deleting NPCs at that point. I don't know. I don't know what the limit would have to be. Basically, the goal would be that you guys wouldn't hit a limit ever on anything. The game is running on a 64-bit interface, so or architecture, sorry. So right now, the 64-bit integer limit would be your worst enemy. At some point in time, though, I could foresee us probably moving to a 128 or 256 architecture. And if that does happen, then the amount of time it would take you to probably hit the limit would be astronomical. 16-bit integer limit. 65,000. Yeah, 65,536. Make the limit 456. Such an arbitrary number, but it could, you know what? Sure, why not? That's the limit right now. Also, how far up are we? Oh, we're all the way up. Okay. So... I don't know. Astronomical? Big. Very big. To the moon and back. So, this is nothing against my dad. But he's been making me my coffee, and I love him for it, okay? I really do. But it's unsettling because my coffee is chunky, okay? And before anybody gets any weird ideas, it's just heavy whipping cream. He puts heavy whipping cream in there, it sets for a couple of minutes, and then suddenly the coffee turns a little chunky. And it's just a little strange. It's a little strange, but it's good. It's very good. It's just one of those things. Heavy whipping cream doesn't. It starts to recongeal back into itself, and it gets a little weird. What's your favorite show / anime? I don't really actively watch, or I don't really rewatch TV shows or any series for that matter. And I don't really watch any animes. But when it does come to TV, I just kind of go through and I watch things with my brother. Right now we're watching the Daredevil TV show, on Disney Plus, the one that was on Netflix originally. We're on season 3. We're almost done with the first series, and then we'll go watch Born again. And it's pretty good. I've been enjoying that one. But then after that, I don't know what we'll watch. I really like Star Wars. We've been watching the new Maul Shadow Lord TV series, and it's been pretty good. So, you know, there's a lot of good TV shows and movies, and I'm sure there's plenty of good animes out there. I just haven't found one that's good for me yet. So, you know, maybe, who knows, maybe one day that'll change for me. Astronomical, is that a pun? It was unintended, but it was a pun. My sister used to make my coffee, but she spit in it every day. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, how much? I don't know if I would want to know, but, you know, to each his own. And he puts 5,000 packs of coffee creamer. He doesn't actually usually put that much in there. Sometimes I have to add more. Take King's recommendations on anything. I don't know about anything. I have some solid picks occasionally, though. I think you would like Chainsaw Man, King. Why is that? I don't even know what Chainsaw Man is. Tried Dragon Ball Z and Super. It's very beginning to watch anime watchers. I did watch those growing up. It's not my cup of tea personally. But I could see the appeal. Aaron Phillips, welcome on in. If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow Aaron Phillips. They just raided us. What were you guys up to today? Playing some Minecraft. Love to see it. Love to see it. Today we're just on my forever world. We are building a super volcano, which is proving to be a little bit more difficult than what we thought it would be. I don't know how much we're actually going to get done ever, but we're going to try. We will try. So what we're doing today is just trying to get the sketch lines in for this side, or this corner, rather. And so I really need to probably start there soon and just curve it out, figure out where that's going to go. And we're gonna have to move that whole building, I think. I don't think it can stay there. We'll see. We'll see. This is gonna be massive. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. From right there to... you can't see it yet, but somewhere over there, right there, is 400 blocks. And we still got another, I believe, 200 blocks that way that we've gone, so that's 600. Then there's another couple hundred blocks that's gonna have to go that way. So it's probably in total, it very well could end up being about 1,000 blocks across, just possibly. Mate, how are you flying? I have a mod called Free Cam, so it lets me pop my eyes out of my skull and fly around. I don't actually move anywhere. I can't do anything. But it lets me just quickly look around and show you guys what I'm talking about without trying to actually fly around with elytra wings or going into spectator mode or anything like that. I was playing Vault Hunters. Ooh, nice. Okay. How was the Vault Hunters? Also, if you need to raid and run or any of the post-stream activities... I'm sorry, hang on. I'm getting all jumbled up. If you or any of the raiders need to raid and run, do any of the post-stream things, please feel free to do so. It's A-okay. I do hope your stream was good, though, and we'll be getting back to our stuff here soon. But if you have time, then please feel free to also tell us all about whatever you guys are up to. Just realized people spent over 100 on bits. Massive, yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of generous people over the time that we've been on here. There is this normal guy, but his arms and heads are chainsaws, and he kills demons to pay off his father's debt. That sounds insane to me. It might be interesting. It might be interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Upstairs and back to full focus. Hey. Welcome back, Nikita. Hope you're doing well. Lets me pop my eyes out of my skull. Watch the sunset. We could. We definitely could. It was good, brother. Myself and my friends are going to be doing our Season 5 World tomorrow for our SMP, and we'll be doing Skyblock, so I'm scared. Ooh, okay. Nice. Skyblock is fun. I haven't played it in a long time. I played one modded Skyblock, and that was the only experience I really had with it. And then I've hopped on and played as a guest a couple of times to help with some charity things on the Skyblock Kingdoms server, and that's been a lot of fun. So I think you'll enjoy it. It is scary though, because falling off the edge and you lose everything. So be careful. Definitely be careful. Well, that sounds like it'll be a good time. I'll have to see if I can pop in and say hello. Also, let me quickly check this DM. What's going on? Oh boy, that's gonna be a banger video. Thank you for sending that to me, Admiral. Get a totem? I could get a totem. It just wouldn't do me a whole lot of good. I haven't died in a while. When was the last time we died? Or I guess it's death. Yeah. I've only died 5 times, and the last time I died was 3.73 days ago. That's real life days. So you can multiply that by 24, and that's how long it's been since I've died. And I've gotten close to dying a couple of times, but I'm doing pretty okay, I think, for myself anyway. I'm hoping it will be great for me, but I gotta raid and run. You have a great rest of your stream. See y'all later. Bye-bye. See ya, Aaron. Wow. I'm so sorry. We'll see you later, Aaron. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Amy Rose, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. We are just building our mountain today. Mountain volcano thing. And I think it's going to be a good time. So what I'm going to do first is we are going to... Yeah, we're going to have to go over there to that spot, and we're going to have to build up our cobblestone to build a guideline. See ya, bro, I'm at 27%. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Goof. I hope your phone charges up fast, and I hope you get plenty of rest tonight if it's coming soon. It may be a different time zone, but we'll catch you again another time. Plant a tree. Plant a tree. Plant a tree. Boop. Plant a tree. 89.52. Is that how many hours? Oh. Yeah, it's been a little bit. I don't die a ton actually, usually. But sometimes I die a lot. So I can't claim that I never ever die. It's just it's a rarity to happen as much as some people out there. I will say when it rains it pours. When I die a lot. Var, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Sup, bro? Hello. Boop. Okay, we're gonna start curving it upwards a little bit here. I've slowly gone away from Minecraft. That's fair. It's not everybody's jam anymore, you know? And, you know, I think at some point in time it's okay to say that you're gonna step away from things and go on to other adventures, you know? Minecraft will always be there. And, you know, you can always hop back in and play another time if you find yourself wanting to. But to ever make yourself do things that you're supposed to be doing for fun, at least, it only ever makes you sad. Because it doesn't feel like how you want it to feel. And sometimes it's better to just recognize that it's just better sometimes to recognize that it's time for you to move on to either different games or a different hobby in general. Some people, you know, I know lately a lot of my friends just haven't really been into gaming as much. And, you know, that's sad for me. But I'm happy for them. They found other hobbies that make them a lot more happy. I really can't complain about that. Okay, is that too much or too little? I kind of think it should probably right about there. That block. So let me fly a little closer with the free cam. That way I can get an exact marking on it. 142. That's where I want to get to. Okay. So from here, working our way down a little bit. Shoot. Okay. So from there, I know I want it to go to about here. Never really quit Minecraft. You only take long breaks. Exactly. I too became a Minecraft apostate a few years ago. It's getting boring. I can't find my 2-week phase. That's fair. You know, I won't lie. There are some days where I don't even want to play Minecraft. And it's not that, like, I'm getting burnt out or anything. It's just, you know, sometimes we're just not in the mood, and that's okay. This isn't really what I wanted to do. What did I end up doing there? Okay, let's go up from that point up to right about this spot right here. What is that? That is 135, okay. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. This will kind of get us a little closer to what I wanted. Last time my 2-week phase became 2 years, that was last year. Oof. That's fair. Sometimes Minecraft is addicting too. I don't know. I think you know, it ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows. So, Reg, I have been waiting for a special moment to claim this. Kind of was waiting for Nathan the Magic to catch a stream too, but I think it's time. Oh, candy. let me grab that really quick. Is it time for the VIP by chance, Nikita? Also, let me open up this so I can see your guys' stream streaks. Nikita with the 55 stream streak. Holy cow. GG's. I can't see stream streaks on my chat window yet, so I gotta wait. There's a new update coming to my chat client, and eventually, when it finally does come out, I will actually be able to see your stream streaks then. Oh my goodness, Nikita, you actually did it. Congratulations, we have ourselves a new VIP, guys. GG's. Let me, ooh, what did I just do? Okay, slash VIP. Nikita. Alright. Go ahead and, give that badge a little try out there. Let's see how it looks. Why do you guys hate me? I also need to add it to you on Discord. Give me a second. Otherwise, I will forget. And then you'll never have it on Discord. Nikita. Why can't I? Oh my goodness. I'm doing bad. I'm doing bad. I just kind of forgot how to use Discord. Hang on. There it is. Found it. and then roles. VIP. There we go. Okay. Sweet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Alright. Here we go. I'm sorry, I guess I picked the wrong time. No, you're good. I was skill issuing. There you go. That was like a little over half a cup. Yeah, thank you. No problem. Thank you for supporting me, dude. Like, 100,000 channel points is nothing to sneeze at. And I mean, to be fair, Swiftu may have funded it just a little bit, but still, you've been hanging around the streams a lot lately, and it means a lot. So, well earned, well deserved. All right. How do I want to do this? Let's step it back to, like, maybe right about here. Yeah. There we go. Let's try a little something. I don't know if it'll work, but we need to get up to that. So, if I actually do terraform this, I'm pretty sure this mountain is going to be the size of my King SMP Season 3 base. Like, in its entirety. So, that's a fun fact for you all. And mind you, I spent like 2 years working on that base. So, that's a mildly terrifying thought. 7 sips of 32 milliliters, please. Yeah, you drank 106 more milliliters than I told you. I'm sorry. Yes, shout out to Swiftu. Thanks, gambling buddy. I've never been very smart with gambling. That's how I made my fortune. 671.4k is insane. Said 118, 7 sips of 32. You drank 224. I'm sorry. A man's got to drink when a man's got to drink, okay? I didn't mean to offend. I promise. Okay. Boop. Oh, whoa. Hold up. What's going on? I need to pause. That's what I need to do. There we go. Lilith, hi. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So, we've got a couple of good guidelines here now. I have to figure out how do we want to do the gradient. Oh, that was really pretty. I don't know if you guys saw it come through on stream, but that little shooting star shot right over top of the volcano. Oh my goodness, that was perfect. Okay, so we need to pick out our block gradient here, because I can't start actually filling in blocks until that's in. Beyond that, we still got to do a couple of rims where we decide, you know, where all these blocks are going to go. Because right now what we're looking at, it's not terrible. It's just, I'm a little worried that it's going to be flat if I'm not careful. What's the largest mountain somebody's built in a single-player survival world? I don't think I've built the largest if we build this, but it's definitely up there. It's the 10 points that do it every time, Admiral. Exactly. Admiral's got calculated risks. I respect him for it. Also, Nikita, how's the bank looking now? Like, how many channel points did that knock you down to? Let's see. So, you guys aren't going to be able to see this part of things, but I do need to pull it up in order for me to understand what I'm doing. So I need to look up some pictures of some volcanoes. There was a volcano. There's a lot of articles going on about volcanoes lately. What the heck? Is there volcano eruptions? Maybe? It kind of looks like there may have been a volcano eruption like 2 days ago or 1 day ago. I don't know. Interesting. Still at 7.1k. Jeez. Money in the bank. That's why I felt generous with the candle. That was very nice of you. A smart man uses every advantage. I like to think I'm a smart man. Well, there you go. Now you're thinking. Where? What mountain do I want to base this off of? Because, like, mountains out in the islands, they've got all that volcanic rock, and it's like a dark rock. Volcanic rock usually is. If you didn't catch it. Oh, did you clip it? We can't see links in the Twitch chat. It just turns them into stars. But I appreciate it if you did clip it. Blackstone Deep Slate. That would be the darker stuff, yeah. I'm kind of looking to see, because I'm basing this also off of like Mount St. Helens. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing a lot of good rock color there. Rock color. See if somebody's got some samples here. So yeah, they've got darker rocks all the way up to like a lighter color. So we'll probably do a block gradient that kind of does go like that. So let me open up hue blocks. That's what I use here. Hey, Plug Pals, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. What are you guys talking about? Calcite quartz, yes. Those are good blocks too. So let's go from like, what's the darkest color I want to use here? Probably Blackstone, which we don't have, but for argument's sake here, Blackstone. Okay. And then we're gonna go up to white, I guess. Or not white, snow, because that's at the top. That'll kind of give me an idea of what we could replace with some of the colors there. And I'm just gonna crank up the blocks that can go in between here. So we've got 100 blocks of space there. And I'm just gonna get rid of blocks that we don't need. So like, for example, frog lights isn't something we can use. Okay, so King, what do you want me to build landscape-wise? It's for my stop-motion animations. Ooh, okay. Give me 1 second and I'll answer you on that. Lurking while at work. Can't wait to see what you do next. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day at work. Raul, hello. Hi, how are you doing? Blackstone to calcite. Calcite will definitely be in it. Wool. I'm iffy with wool only because I have fire spreads on right now. And I'm debating removing it. But if I don't remove it, then everything could burn up in an instant, and I'm a little scared of that. So for a landscape Lilith, I think like a really cool pond would be nice. Maybe a couple of trees in the background too. That's what I would think would look good. So what I've got here from Hue Blocks is they're recommending Blackstone, mud, netherite blocks. Yeah, no. Gray wool basalt. Basalt's a good one. Cobbled deep slate. Polished basalt. We're not going to do that one because of the borders. I just don't like it. Coal ore. I don't think we can use coal ore, sadly. That one's a little too rare. Then I've got stone, gravel, cobblestone, andesite, light gray concrete powder, diorite, polished diorite, white concrete calcite, white concrete powder, quartz pillar, and then powder snow and snow. That's a crazy build palette there. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that. That's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. So some of these we can't get yet. I also kind of forgot we need another block here, and that's gonna be dirt. Or grass, rather. Grass into dirt. Where can I find grass blocks? I can't, apparently. It doesn't look like it. Okay. In that case, let's go with moss, because it's the closest thing I've got. See ya, Zinder, thanks for popping in. It was good seeing you, dude. So yeah, we'll go moss. And another one for dirt, if I can. That is really loud. Okay, another one. Dirt. Where's dirt? This is such a great website, guys. Hue blocks for the win. If you guys haven't already, just... It's a great building tool. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Okay, so moss, lime terracotta, dirt, coarse dirt. I'm going to remove the spruce and ancient debris and creaking hearts. Soul sand, soul soil, muddy mangrove roots. Gilded blackstone is actually an interesting pick there. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna screenshot that as well. Thank you for subscribing, serial designation Aaron. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. See what I can do. All right, I believe in you. And if you can't do it, that's okay. You just practice makes perfect, and your best is as much as anyone can ask for. Okay, so I've got block palettes now. That gives me an idea of where to start. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So, we need to get some more guidelines put in. Also, it is dark. It is really, really dark. So, let's go sleep. This is gonna kill me. No, it's not. No, it's not. That could have killed me. But it didn't. So, that's all that matters. Ooh, chicken egg. All right. For any of you who aren't following or subscribed right now, if this chicken hatches an egg, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Twitch. You ready for this? Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. don't do it. That didn't work. Oh. It would be really cool if it worked. Trust me, guys. One of these days, I'm gonna get you. Okay. Let's come down here. And we're going to grab more cobblestone. We'll see how this goes. Luckily, I have a lot of it. So it's not like this is gonna hurt me. It's not draining the resource bank by any means. I've got... So do we unfollow? Yeah, I guess by that rule, you all have to unfollow me now. So... It was nice knowing you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry, hang on. Whatever I got sick with a couple weeks ago, it is still... affecting me, I guess. I can feel it in my lungs. It's not like awful, but occasionally if I breathe in a certain way, I feel something off there. Oh man, and that 5 minutes into my IP. I know, I'm sorry, I ruined it. And work. I'm sorry, but this is a single player world, so I don't have an IP available for you. But if you would like to join somebody's viewer joinable Minecraft world and play with some streamers, I highly, highly, highly recommend watching King Elfie or Kitrix Live. Both of them have wonderful viewer joinable communities, and they'd be very welcoming towards you. So, just keep an eye out for them if you want. Also, speaking of King Elfie, I have a ping from there. Why do I have a ping there? Ah, okay. It's something that doesn't concern me. We're good. We're chilling. I say it doesn't concern me. It's a mod thing, but it's like, that's somebody opened a ticket, and it's already been taken care of, so. It did concern me until somebody else fixed it, I guess. So, what we got here? Right here. And then we just gotta walk towards that. So this way. 1, 2, 3. It's very calculated. We just count. And then I go up. And we're gonna do this diagonally from now on. It's gonna be a little wacky, but I think we can make it. I think. Colt, welcome on in. I'm trying to think. How do I want to deal with that and that? It's got to be between the two. We'll figure it out. It's fine. It's a tomorrow me problem. Today it is. It'll be fine. Probably. I don't know, it's gonna dip, which is fine, actually, now that I think about it. So you gotta think about it geographically. With mountains and stuff, you want to think about how water would run off of it and carve out pathways. So having a couple of dips like that isn't the worst thing in the world. It just means if we have water, we need to kind of make sure that we utilize those dips in those places. Just because there is a dip there doesn't mean it has to have water either. Because it could just be a particularly cold season. I mean, you guys see there is snow up there. But I mean, we're also just that high. So it could just be frozen if we want to go that route. Fun fact, in my research on super volcanoes for this build, I went into looking into like Mount St. Helens, and there were glaciers on this mountain, and I didn't know that. So we could put glaciers on this as well, and it would probably look fine, I think. I've never built a glacier before. We'll see how that goes. The easiest way to be a mod is to have fellow mods who take care of it before you can. Exactly. I'm usually a really good mod. Like, most of the times when people make me a mod, like, I treat it very seriously. I spend a lot of time learning all the systems, taking care of the community. But sometimes it's just a very competitive space. Everybody wants to be better than you. And I can't do that. I can't be better than all the rest of them. Some people are just gonna beat me, and that's okay. Becomes my duty, I know. I've given up trying to beat Pinked, for example. Pinked is just, he's a better mod than me. At least in Elfie's channel. I don't know if we can reach that. But we're actually kind of still in line here, so it's fine. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll get there eventually. If I fall off of this, like, there's a high likelihood I die. I don't think I'll be able to panic move to my bucket in time. I don't know, we'll see. There's quite the competition over at Elfies, I can imagine. Yeah. They're a competitive bunch. We like it, though. You know, I wouldn't have it any other way. We also like to goof off on occasion, so that makes it a lot of fun. Okay, based on that, how does that look? Because it could kind of slide off. We could have like a snow mound down there from where it slid off the cap. Honestly, that's not the worst. I kind of expected that to be bad. I really thought this was going to be worse. So now what we need to do is we need to take lines across. So we'll go from there over to there. We'll go from there to there and there to there. And just swoop, swoop, swoop over and over and over again. Also kind of disappointed you didn't take Ejaf Yokul as inspiration. I know, I'm very sorry. Let me actually, you know what? We gotta look it up. Just wanted you to try and pronounce it. I don't think I got it, but I think I may have been close. You know, confidence is key when you're trying to pronounce those, right? Hello, Rift. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, wow. It's an active subglacial volcano in southern Iceland. Ooh, boy. That's interesting. Oh, how do you pronounce it? Eyjafjallajökull? This is gonna be loud. You guys ready for this?
Eyjafjallajökull.
That's not even a word. I'm sorry, that's not a word. What are the people of Iceland called? Icelandics? That's not the word. I don't know. They may just be Scandinavian as well. I don't know. They're made up. I'm convinced. That's not. There's no way anybody actually just pronounces that. Okay. Also, sorry about the lag, guys. It seems that we're having a little bit of bitrate drop. I apologize if that's buffering you guys at all. I just got back from helping my circuits professor fix her homework key for this week's assignment. Also got my final project for my microcontroller project done today. I sent you a video showcasing actually how's it going? Hey, nice. It's going pretty good here. We're just building a volcano today. I'm hoping it'll turn out well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. Also, I did watch a couple of the videos you sent me. I'm currently... I just watched... It was one of the acapellas. Like an army falling one by one. Or was it rising? Oh, shoot. Wait. Is it In My Remains? Is that what it was called? Shoot. It's one of my favorite songs, too, and I just can't remember it. In My Remains, that's the one, right? I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. In My Remains. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just listened to that one right before stream, actually. That's a cool one. I riffed. Keto looks solid so far. Thank you. Well, I don't know about solid. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. It's pretty hollow. That was a dumb joke. I'm sorry. That was really dumb. Okay. So I think. Also, sorry about the ads, guys. I know they suck, but it's how we keep away the pre-rolls. I know, personally, I dislike the pre-rolls more than I dislike the mid-rolls, so just bear with me while those play out, and I'll catch you guys after them. How's my attempt at it? I thought it was pretty good. I know you said that was after some fatigue as well, so especially considering that, I think you were right on, dude. So we got to get over there. That's the goal here. I don't know if we can make that, like, first try. That's kind of the trouble with some of this is I get really impatient. And so it's very likely that I will just settle. Because I would rather get it done quickly than get it done right sometimes. And that's not a good thing. Let's see, is that... Actually, that's a good curve. All we just need to do is we need to move that bit over to about right there, to the middle. And then we're good. So, that would be right about here, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's ring number 1 done. Now what we would have to do... This is where it gets a lot more tricky. Because I could technically run a ring up from there up to there. Or right there, maybe. I don't know. It would be hard. You'd have to pick the right angles to get it perfect. So what I'm going to have to do instead is come down here and run it from there over to about there. Which is going to require... It's going to require 2 curves. It's going to require one on a vertical axis and one on a horizontal. And then that should be good. I don't know. We'll see. Ads got me if you responded to my last question. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I was just saying, yeah, I thought it sounded good. Especially because you said that was after you had already been fatigued. So, taking that into account, like, you're right on, dude. Right on. I was so confused on why I didn't get 3 ads, or 3... I didn't get ads 3 times in a row. I thought I was getting lucky. Forgot I got gifted a shield last stream. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Jam's gifted 5 subs. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oop. If I'm learning, I'm a natural belter. That definitely helps. Ooh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Mistake. I made a mistake. Why are there so many skeletons? Why are there so many skeletons? Okay. Go. 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 Just go. Okay. What time is it? 9:20? Okay. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 45 minutes. Okay. There we go. Good, good, good. Crazy enough to mention it again. Yeah. it's very rare that that happens. Just gifted subs in general, but 5 in one go is insane. And it actually went to people that are actually pretty active in the chat too, which is awesome. So I know a lot of times whenever we get gifted subs, it usually goes to people that like watched maybe once, and it's like, that's fine. I don't mind, but also at the same time, I really want it to go to people that really deserve it too. So I don't know. It was really, really good that just went the way it went. All these noises in the dark. Did get lucky. Think you'll enjoy the future stuff. A lot of acoustics, but also some screams are coming back slowly. Hey, okay. I'll check this out then. I deserve it. What are we talking about? Deserving? Last stream, Jams, they gifted us 5 subs, and it went to who all did it go to? It went to Nikita, Swiftu, did Nathan get one too? Maybe? I could check. It tells me somewhere who all got one. Well, no, it doesn't. Why not? It says they gifted 5 subs, but it doesn't say to who. What the heck? Well, I couldn't tell you. But there were gifted subs. And it was pretty cool. And Nathan already had resubbed before that. Okay, I see. I'm trying to remember. I feel bad. I remembered the important part, who gifted them, but I forgot who all got them as the gift as well. I remember Lady Laura was one of them too. I'm blanking out on the other two. Oh, that's right, yes. Did Coral get gifted one? Maybe? Although Coral usually resubs themselves. And misclick, oof. I remember at one point in time, somebody used to gift me subs all the time. And he would just gift them to specific people. He gifted one to Dream. Like, it was weird to be able to say that at one point in time, yes, the green guy, Dream, was subscribed to my Twitch channel. And I'm sure, like, people used to do that for the bit all the time. But it was weird. Like, that guy just dumped a lot of money to do stuff like that at random times. And I don't get me wrong, I appreciated it. He could do whatever he wanted with it. But I was kind of like, man, Dream's never gonna pop in here. Like, I appreciate the thought. I guess, like, I still got the ad money. I got the money for subs, but nobody got the benefit of it. But I felt bad that, you know, some people that could actually utilize the sub probably got overlooked for it. I don't know. Owen, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're a little over here. So what we'll do is we'll go here. Might have opened his Twitch and got that notification. He knows about you for sure. Oh man, that would be something else. The scary thing is, like, I don't know how much I'm really supposed to say. Not because it's, like, bad, but just because it's kind of crazy and, like, I don't know what the etiquette is to say on that. But I've had some pretty crazy people lurking in my streams. And I don't know if they've seen me, but I know they were at least lurking at one point in time. And it's only because, like, I know that they raided somebody and then that person raided me. And when I checked the raid, that person was still in it. So it's kind of like, oh, that's really cool. I also know of some people who know some people that I know, and they've had Minecraft employees watching their streams. So, like, that's kind of cool, I guess. I try not to, like, flex on some of that stuff either. I don't want to sound like I'm showboating or anything. Like, I'm not that famous, guys. I've got less than 2,000 subscribers and less than 2,000 followers. So it's not like I'm going, oh man, look at me. It's just, it's kind of cool stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm making the town from cars in Minecraft. Ooh, Radiator Springs. That's pretty sick. Okay. I'm a fan. I hope that turns out well. Oh, Reg, something else I would say, whenever you plan on setting aside time, definitely make sure it's for the highlights first, because that's probably most of the new, but also a good refresher of the old. Gotcha. It's not normal, but mostly because it's using money without much good reason, but it's a moral dispute in my opinion. That's fair. Yeah. It's cool. Feel free to flex. I like it for you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm almost done with it. I started yesterday. Dang, you're grinding, dude. Okay. You yearn for the craft. Okay, we've almost got like a subsection here that we could start work on. I basically need to get enough lines put in that I can start working on it both on and off stream easily. And that way we can have a video ready by the end of next week. I ended up delaying this week's video in favor of making a bigger and better mountain for you guys. Because otherwise, you know, whatever we have by the end of tonight is probably what would have been the video. And that's not... I feel like you guys deserve better. So, we're just delaying things for a little bit until then. Also, I'm looking at this, and I'm kind of thinking... So we need to line up from here to there. So let's go down. We gotta go up to that point right there. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Real too humble of a man should have flexed on us. He makes money from media. I mean, yeah, I guess, like, that's true. I don't know. I try... It's hard. There's, like... this was actually in my head earlier today. There's, like, a very fine line in life. And it's hard because... You don't want to be cocky. You don't want to be full of yourself. But you also don't want to be, like, super unconfident, I guess. Not because a lack of confidence is a terrible thing and, you know, you're an awful person if you can't be confident, but, you know, I don't want to, like, ever come across as, I guess, is timid the word that I'm looking for there? I don't think it is. But I also don't, ignorant. I don't want to come across as ignorant. And I also don't want to come across as arrogant. You know, there's that fine line, and it's a tough line to find because, well, I mean, you're looking at everything you've ever done and trying to draw some attention to it without drawing too much attention to it. And that's the tricky balance, I guess, is finding that spot where you're not a jerk, but you're not underappreciating yourself. I nearly forgot the best bit of news. I'm planning on minoring, possibly double majoring for a nuclear engineering degree. Dude, that is insane. I hope that goes well for you. That's really cool. What the heck? Yeah, for sure. I think being self-aware makes that easier. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, that's the thing. Like, I keep going back to Omnia, for example. It's something I really enjoy. It's something I really like, and I will probably keep talking about it, and I'll tell anybody and everybody that'll listen. But I'm also very cognizant of that. A lot of people just, quite frankly, probably don't care, and that's okay. And beyond that, it's good for me to not also keep saying, look at what I made, look at this thing I've done. I'm very careful about also, I guess, the self-promo side of things. You know, as much as I do talk about, like, I'm making YouTube videos, I'm doing streams, or I'm working on Omnia, I try to make that relevant rather than just the point of everything I say, I guess. But it's still a tough line to find sometimes. Because I don't want that to become all I am, either, you know? It's very easy to boil somebody down to something, and I try to keep myself open to being anything and everything that I can be. Nuclear engineering, that's an interesting choice. Good luck on that journey. Already a computer engineer, not too far different, believe it or not. Really? That's interesting. Huh. Well, that's awesome. That is really, really awesome. Okay, so from there, what are they doing? Oh no. Oh, rip. They got him. What a guy. Wow. Bummer. Okay. What are we doing? I built a 10 seconds car in GTA Online, and tomorrow I'm getting internet back on my PlayStation. I'll be able to drive the 10 seconds car again. Nice. Hopefully that's a lot of fun. It'll be a good time. I've not played GTA Online in forever. I bought it. It was okay. I didn't really particularly find myself in love with the game. But I know it's a lot of fun for a lot of people, so We'll, maybe someday I'll get to try it again and it'll be fun. Something I've learned after listening to the Imp and Skiz talk a lot about their life. It's pretty good to get life advice from me anyways. Not sure how much it helps others, but as a fellow engineer and musician, a lot of what they say is something I would eventually learn and experience, or it just made sense. That's fair, yeah. I choose chaos sometimes. That's crazy Swift, too. Nikita can actually enjoy life without emote only now because of the VIP as well. I like GTA Online and I hate GTA Story Mode. That's fair. That is fair. Firing Squad got the zombies, yeah. I'm also, I should kind of go into this a little bit, just to add on to what you were saying there, Rift, about Imp and Skiz and talking about life and all that, and I'm all for it. Like, I would talk about my life a lot more, but as, how do I put this, I guess? As my life gets more complicated, it becomes harder and harder to talk about only because, I'm not the only person I have to watch out for in an online sense. My online identity is now tied to more people than it was before. And some of those people would like their online life to stay very much online. And it's not that, you know, I'm like wanting to go around giving my full first, last, middle name and my social security number and all that. It's not like that, but the more I give away, the more easy it is to find things about me, and by proxy finding things about other people. And I try to be cognizant of that because I don't want my lack of care to become anybody else's problem. Hello, Art. Welcome on in. What about make here some lava cast? I could technically lava cast, yeah, but I'm going to be doing some texture variations and stuff, and that would cause a lot of effort for me. But maybe when we get to the cobblestone portion of the build, we could probably throw in some lava casting, yeah. I kind of wish they had the Jester Classic on GTA Story Mode. I am honest, or I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no clue what that is. But that's fair. We are also still young and ignorant as well. We don't know as much as we should to be at that point, in my opinion. I mean, you could talk about things, but maybe you can't, like, go into full depth on stuff. You know, I talk about, like, work experiences, but you know, I don't have 10, 20 years worth of stories to tell you guys either. But, you know, it's just one of those things, like, you know, some things you do have to go through and you have to learn the hard way before you can really, really get into the deep end and talk about it. I think the more impressive part of this is you're freehanding it. I can make this an axiom in maybe like an hour because I learned axiom terrain. Yeah. I mean, you guys want to see what I've been basing it all off of? I think I showed it a couple of streams ago, but I'll show it again. There you go. This is what I'm basing it off of. So I just went into creative mode and I just planned out some things and then carried it over with me to the forever world, and I'm just sketching it out based off of my measurements that I made. So I just copied the straight lines And then now I'm adding the grade curvatures. And eventually it'll start looking more like this, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I didn't use Axiom even here. Like, I was too lazy to get Axiom to even sketch it out, honestly. It's not a hard program to get a hold of. It would have helped me if I wanted to go full, if I wanted to go with a full mock-up, though. I think we're gonna go a little bit over. One more. Okay. So now, I guess go up to there. And we'll do that. And then we'll drop down one. Oh, this is actually absurdly impressive. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, I do my best. And sometimes my best isn't enough, but I think this time it might be. Oops. Nothing existential like they can. Yeah, that's fair. Kinda gotta go through a few midlife crises before you can really get into that. Ba-bum. Okay, we'll go like that, maybe? Oh, that's beautiful. Like, it all dips right down into that spot right there. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay. Alright. So now what we need to do... How do I want to do this? We need to go... from there up to there. Alright, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Can I join you? Hello, Xander. Welcome on in. If you're still there, unfortunately, you cannot join me. This is a single-player world. But if you'd like to join a streamer of any kind, I have two wonderful streamers I can highly recommend that do play with their viewers. Kitrix Live and King Elfie. Both of them, wonderful content creators, great viewer joinable servers. Go check them out sometime. They're well worth it. VIP and mods can still talk. I think subs might be able to also. I'm actually not sure on the subs one, but I do know mods and VIPs can, yeah. I'm experiencing it from the cool side now. Heck yeah, it is indeed so cool. You've been living your best VIP subbed life here, Coral. Coral is a real one, dude. Like, for real. Don't know what we'd do without Coral around. That's the thing, like... It's one of those... I'm sorry, we're gonna get a little... The music came on, like, hang on. We gotta blast that a little louder. There we go. It's a little strange. It's just like... You guys are the core audience here. Like, I don't know what we would do without all you guys. Like, genuinely, that I don't think there would be a stream without... well, without you guys. It'd be pretty hard. So, for those of you who make it here for, like, every single stream... Or... just about every single stream. You know, just know that doesn't go unnoticed by me. Even if you don't say anything, I don't like calling out lurkers, so I don't mention it, but I see you, and I appreciate it. And if you're not here every stream, you know, like, that's okay. You're just not, you're not on the same level as Coral, and that's okay. But all that's just to say, you know, I appreciate you guys. Can't do this without you. And I wouldn't change a thing. Okay, that's pretty good right there. So now what we need to do is we need to build up from there to wherever it's supposed to be lined up to, and we gotta aggressively curve that down. And that'll kind of give us a good slant for this side. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to wireframe this entire corner here, because that's where we'll be doing our thumbnail for this episode. So ideally, if we can, you'll be looking at it from this angle, and all of this will be filled in, if it works. If. It's a big if. Because I still got to get all of my materials together. We're talking copious amounts of dirt. I don't even think I've found mangrove yet, but we need mangrove roots. We need a lot of mud. It's going to be a crazy build here, but it's going to be fun, so I'm excited. I'm here for the nog, not the reg. Already knew that W, Coral. Oh, how sweet. Oh, sob speech cute. I don't do speeches. I'm just gonna jump off a cliff now. Alright. What in the world hit me? What in the punch bowl? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Reg, you should check your DMs. I sent you something funny. That's... That's awful. And funny. I approve. Emotions, they... Yeah, you know what? We'll take it. Emotions just slapped me off the edge there. Oh, we need to go get our steak. And more blocks. We need more blocks. Also, I apologize if the bitrate is dying again, guys. I know it sucks. Unfortunately, sometimes the internet just hates me. I want to see my timer. That's my stopwatch. Where's my alarm? Where? Is it here? Alright, we've got another 15 minutes left of stream. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go too long tonight, because I still have to finish some things with the video game in order to meet my goals for the month. So I'm trying to be cognizant of time. And by finish, I don't mean finish. Like, we may have to start pulling out placeholder assets. And then if I get ahead on any of my other days, I'll go back through and finish up the main menu truly. We'll see. I'm actually really close. It's just, I've got a couple more menus that I gotta make, and it's gonna be a pain in the butt. But it'll be alright. We'll figure it out. Alright. Another funny thing? Let me see. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, gotta be quick. It's already May here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a grace period as well. So I will have until May 3rd. May 2nd, May 3rd. May 3rd is a Sunday, right? Hang on. I think that's a Sunday. Where's my calendar? Yeah, so I have until May 2nd, technically, to finish some things here. Just to give myself a small little bit of a grace period. But I'm not sure it's gonna work out. Even just the extra 2 days, it may be a little tight. We'll see. Rugby sounding like season 9 Tango right now. Ah, Tango. Oh, dude, I haven't watched him in forever. One of my favorite hermits. Okay, so we need to take that one up to there. Connect it up. Then we need to start working over here a little bit. Because that's going to dictate a lot of what I'm up to after this. I can't even get Blackstone. Like, how do you get Blackstone in Minecraft? Isn't that just the Nether? There's no other way. Am I correct on that? Blackstone. Blackstone Minecraft. Obtaining. You can get it in the Nether, particularly in the Basalt Deltas biome, below the surface of the lava sea, and anywhere underground. Blackstone can be found as part of Bastion remnants, or blobs of Blackstone may attempt to replace Netherrack 2 times per chunk, and in Java, Blackstone also generates in big blobs in the Netherrack. Bartering. Piglins may barter 18 to 16 blocks of Blackstone with a chance of 8.53% or 40 over 469 when given a golden ingot. So I think once we get our Nether portal opened, we're gonna have to get a barter farm pretty much stat. Which means we're gonna need a gold farm. I really didn't want to farm. I really was trying to hold off on the farming side of things. But right now we need copious amounts of materials, so I'm okay with starting that farming just to build cool things. I don't know. Honestly, Reg, you might enjoy this, but having Tango's decked out 2 or even 3 streams in the background while doing Omnia might be the move. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I may have to check those out then, because sometimes I need to listen to stuff while I'm working on that. Sometimes it's just... Sometimes I need nothing in the background. It's one of those things. It's either I need complete and utter silence, or I need the most noise in the world so that I can stay focused. Which is a weird thing. I don't know if that's normal. Do you guys have that? Or is that just a me thing? Or... I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking I'm weird and I'm not. But sometimes it's never consistent. It's just either always it needs to be super, super noisy or not noisy at all. And it changes on the day too. It's not just like it's either or, it's one of the two on any given day. Or really just about any given hour too. I just like variety, I think. That's what I did when working on my decked out. Granted, it was partially to also learn things about his thinking process as I built mine. But still enjoyable. Nice. Okay, yeah. It sounds like it'd be fun then. I may have to check it out then and see if it helps me out at least. If for nothing else, it would be good to go listen to some more Tango Tech, because it's been a long time. Up. One more down. There's no way we make that. We're gonna have to start going a little sharper, so it's gonna be down 1 here. And go over 3, down another. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. No! No! Oh, my bucket of water. Oh. What am I ever gonna do without my bucket of water? Alright. Let's, hang on. Alright, yeah, from you. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Did I actually nail that? Wait. Well, it gets the point across. So, for those of you who have no clue what this is supposed to end up turning into, basically, we'll be filling in from that line down to there, and we'll be able to use this curve right here to help guide us. And then that'll also help us guide the starting point for this cliff wall here, which will be more stony rather than dirt. Man, that was actually kind of perfect. I'm impressed. Okay. So now we need to go from here. We need to start taking it over that way, which means I need to start figuring out how this is gonna curve. Reg on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, wait, I need background noise to work. That's fair. Reg on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect the way it is. How do you rate the funny stuff? I sent you the stuff that you just sent me. It was pretty good. I'd give it a solid 8, maybe 9. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. I was doing really good, but now I want to burn the midnight oil, and I just finished my coffee, so like, it's 9, almost 10. We're gonna be up a while, I think. Okay, let's go. Oh no. There was nothing I could even do. I don't have a bucket of water to clutch. And even if I did, I was too slow. Midnight oil, yeah. I've been staying up later and later the past couple of days, which isn't good. I need to get back on that sleep schedule, but it's hard. It's really, really hard. Because once I let my guard down, it's over. We're staying up late again, and it's not good. Okay, let's come back over here and get my bucket of water. Man, that is actually, like, now that those guidelines are there, you're really starting to see how this might take shape. Okay. We got another 5 minutes here before I need to start wrapping things up. Let me double check the ads so that you guys don't get those before. Before I'm ready. So, do that. Okay. Good. Sweet. Perfect. Fantastical, even. There we go. Regret and love the random out-of-pocket things I tell you. It's a joy, you know? Out-of-pocket... It reminds me of me back in the day. I used to be really out of pocket. And it was edgelord out of pocket, so it was like it was awful. Things that I wouldn't dare say on stream anymore. Or on YouTube for that matter, just because I don't know what YouTube's stance is on some of that. I've mellowed out a lot. But I used to be super, super, super out of pocket. Part of that was also I just didn't sleep. Like, it was usually 3 to 5 hours of sleep a night, which isn't like awful, but it's not good. So I just, to help compensate for that, I just didn't really ever think about what I was saying. I didn't have the energy to have a filter, so I just said whatever I wanted to say. If I could think it, I could say it. I didn't mean it, but I said it. Man, did I say a lot of things. See, people tell me I'm chaotic neutral. It actually scares me because of it. Oh. Yeah, no, I can see that. Chaotic neutral is a good description. That is a really, really good description. Like, it's not evil. I don't think it's good. It definitely fits chaotic, so yeah, chaotic neutral. Puppy! Puppy! I don't have anything for you but puppy! I will come back for you. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. Try that again. Alright, we need to get this to the ground. We also have this river. Okay. The river will go into a cave. I kind of... would that make sense? Do mountains, like, have rivers go through them? Like, into them in a cave, maybe? I don't know if that's a thing that happens. I feel like it would make sense, though. Just because I need the river to go somewhere. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, well, in that case, what we're gonna do... So we're gonna take it to the ground however we can, so I'm gonna go this way. Is the music still... Oh, it's very loud. Okay, yeah, let's drop that down a little bit. There you go. This is a jam, though. I do like this one. But you don't believe the things I do being good crazy? I mean, they're not bad. They're just, it's so, sometimes it's so crazy that I don't know if most people would call it good. See, I can look at it and say it's funny. And funny is good. But then you get some other people, and those people may not be well humored well-humored, I suppose is the word I'm gonna use there. Hey, King, I have a question for you. What's up, Lilith? I may have an answer for you. So we have a bottom now? I'm gonna turn up my render distance. Guys, 32 chunks of render distance isn't enough to see the other side of the mountain. What's 32? Hey Siri, what's 32 times 16?
It's 512.
512 blocks. That's how far we can see right now. We still can't see everything. Now, if I turn on to Voxy, you guys will be able to see everything. Like, that's not that far away. What have I done? What have I done? Well, you know, I did say I didn't want people to forget about me, so I'm that guy that's gonna build a huge, massive volcano before even going to the Nether. Although I do probably need to go to the Nether in order to build this thing at this point, so that point is kind of nullified at this point. You guys want to hear me say point again? Point. Yeah. And then make decked out underneath that, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it. That's honestly the thing. Like, I was gonna build it just for a Nether portal. But at this point, I feel like we need to justify it a little bit more. I've got a few ideas, but nothing that's, like, outright insane, you know? Okay, I need to... right about here, so we need to get to 8, negative 113. Okay. So it can only get to right about here. Farms for the late future, yeah. We'll figure it out. It'll be all right. We'll make it work. So that's where this is, and then it goes. Are we in line with it or no? Wait. Okay, yeah. We could put our storage system in there. It would be big enough for that. Biscuit, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. So I'm just gonna block this off so that I can see it, and then we'll actually go through and we'll build something there. It'll work. Because once I can see what kind of curve I'm working with there, I can make it work. Can you play the guitar? I can indeed. I probably won't be playing it today. I do live with people, and it is pretty late for us. But I do want to get around to it at some point again and play for you guys, because you keep asking, and I do want to. I just feel bad because, you know, I gotta be careful of noise. But eventually, yes, we will get back to that. Fair enough, I'm trying to learn. Ooh, nice. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it if you can. It's a good skill to pick up. If for nothing else, it helps with the riz, you know? It works on both men and women. Because let me tell you guys, okay? For all the ladies out there, if you can play a musical instrument, you've instantly become probably like 10 times more attractive. I don't know why, it's just the way it is, okay? It also makes you smarter. That is true. It genuinely does. This is huge. Once we're done with making this little squared off angle, I'm gonna have to end stream. So just throwing that out there so everybody's aware and we're all on the same page. Unfortunately, it's just getting that late, and I do have projects to finish before the end of the month, like I said. And I'm sure Admiral and I will probably end up watching something tonight as well. So I want to make sure I've got time for everything, if I can make it. And we'll, of course, be back on Sunday. And we'll have a good time then. Nah, those projects can wait another year, right? Definitely. I feel really bad. Some of these projects have been on the to-do list for so long. And they're only just now getting done. But it's the price you pay for your own stupidity or something like that, right? Still got another 120 blocks to go. Okay, I do have enough blocks at least, so that's good. I have a torch? Yes! Okay. There we go. Biscuit, if you're still there, how are you learning, if you don't mind me asking? Are you taking lessons, or are you just looking up videos on YouTube, or you have a friend that may be helping you? Just curious. Everybody learns differently, and there's no wrong way to learn. That creeper's gonna kill me. I have a feeling. What? Barely dodged it. There we go. Okay, we're almost there. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Like, I knew it was huge, but this is massive. Like, really, really big. Creeper be creeping. I'm gonna have to... I might actually have to use math on this one because it's such a big curve, it's hard to eyeball it. We may have to math it just to get a general consensus on how long, what the rate of change has to be in order for it to reach. And then you can kind of curve based off of that. Can't lie, I nearly dropped the "that's what she said" joke. I've been thinking it too, don't worry. You're not alone. I won't lie, it doesn't matter how hard I try, half the words don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied, so why try ignoring him, make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stomp it out, bring that chorus in. Sorry, I can't lie, that just, it's a trigger word, okay? Alright, so, you should be a rapper? Do you want me to rap? Should I rap? I can do a little bit of rap, just not very well. So that is a really bad curve. I may have to like round it out a little bit more out here. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Mike Shinoda has some good bars. I can't claim any credit for any of the stuff that he's written, but man, what has he got? Right, this one. It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again, one knock at the door, and then we both know how the story ends. Can't win with clear. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high, but swinging so low. Trying to catch fire, but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Like, peak. Or there's another one. Oh, what is it? What is it? Hang on. What is it? It's one I do all the time, and I just can't remember it. Bro, I'm dying. How are you? Hey, Cheek, how's it going, dude? It's good to see you. Why are you dying? Are you sick? Hope you feel better soon if that's the case. I can Eminem. Lose yourself. I've done it before. Found out absolutely crazy crap about people post me. Oof, I'm sorry. Reg tried so hard and got so far, but in the end it didn't even matter. Like, absolute insane stuff. I'm going oh, really insane stuff. Reg, do you know the intro to the album Collision Course with Linkin Park x Jay-Z? I don't. Not off the top of my head. I mean, we could do it in the end. That one's easy. Starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. To design this rhyme to explain in due time all I know is time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock ticks life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch time go right out the window. Trying to hold on. Didn't even know. Wasted it all just to watch you go. Kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. Linkin Park just has good stuff. Like, I can't help it. When this began, I had nothing to say, and I get lost in the nothingness inside of me. And I was confused. I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. But all they can see is the words revealed. It's the only real thing that I got left to feel. I get a lot of practice with Linkin Park stuff, particularly because Admiral and I listen to it in the car. So him and I will actually sit there. I can really practice some of that. Just play the first 5 seconds on stream. It's streaming, your channel's safe. Wait, never mind, it's not family friendly. Oof. Oof. Like, I can't look at them at this. Whoa. It's that crazy? That's mildly terrifying. Well, I hope, like... it sounds like it's pretty serious, but I hope, what was I saying? I hope I hope it's not like bad, you know? Also, did it just run ads? Hang on. What in the... I'm mildly confused, chat. Okay, I'm having lag problems. I'm thinking we do wrap things up then, because that's my sign, yeah. I'm in absolute shock. Well, if you need to talk about it, you know, I'm around. Just let me know. But I hope that goes well, and maybe, hopefully, maybe it's just like blown out of proportion. I don't know. Hopefully, I'd say mute your mic or stream and listen to the first 5 seconds of the intro to the album. I'll listen to it after stream, because I'll go and wrap up now. I'm having a lot of lag problems, so did I read everything? Mostly. I do want to see what you think live. I can probably really quick do that. Let me see. You said, what did you say? The intro to Collision Course. Where's the intro? That's all I want. How do I get there? This is really loud. Good to see you, Gregory. Crazy. Let's hear this. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of sick. I won't lie. I won't lie. I yeah, I wouldn't be able to listen to that on stream, but pretty sick. Alright, let me bring those tracks back. Pretty great into an album, ain't it? I'd say so. I liked it. I would listen to it that way. Oh shoot, ads. Okay. Chat, we're gonna end because I have to, but I appreciate you guys so much. I'm sorry about the ads. I usually try to get away from them before the ads hit, but unfortunately this time we just didn't make it work. So, for those of you who can hear me right now, just sit tight and we'll be wrapping up soon. For those of you who can't hear me, I'm sorry. Fun fact, Chester literally said, literally just said it and it was clipped and added. I love that about recording studios. Some of those guys are so talented, they'll just take anything and they can throw it in there and it sounds great. Most random things too. Who do we want to say hello to? We just said hello to him a couple days ago, but why not? Why not? Oh wait, hang on. Actually, no. Hang on. They just started, and they were here earlier today, so it would work. If you guys don't mind, hop in the raid, alright? We're gonna go say hi to the Plague Pals. They were hanging out in our chat just a couple minutes ago. Well, not a couple minutes ago, but like how long ago? An hour or two, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. So hop in there, you get some free channel points, be a cool streamer along the way. They're pretty chill. They're playing one of my all-time favorite games, Star Wars: The Old Republic. It is a wonderful game. So, I'll see you guys soon. And keep your eyes out for things, anything, because there may be things coming your way. I don't know. Maybe they won't be. Sleep with one eye open. Good night.